Well, we're proud of our win. To come here. They got hurt and have been hurt, and then they lost their point guard, and actually shows the character of their program. In some respects, they played the second half better. Just they're a man down, an important man down, and hopefully he's going to be okay. I don't know what happened to him, but he didn't return, and he's a really good kid and player. But I thought putting the ball in Okogie's hands is not a bad thing to do. He's just really a good player, and he gives his whole team more confidence. And he played his heart out, and then a couple kids who haven't played for him, they came through. Cole was so good, Wright. They made big time plays. So we're proud of the win. We were a man down too, and Bagley not being able to play. We did a little bit something different in our starting lineup, and playing on Sunday nights is not easy. It's not. These are, I think, the hardest games, to be quite frank with you, whether you're playing home or. It's the end of a normal person's energy cycle to Sunday night. That's why there aren't a lot of parties. They're on Saturday, or Friday. They aren't on Sunday night. Sunday night they're recovering, and so I thought we came with a lot of energy. I was proud of Wendell. He had to shoulder a little bit, even a little bit more. 19 and 10. I thought Grayson, came through, especially on the free throw line, and for a young group, we did a good job. Duval also came off the bench. That was his best performance in a couple weeks, and he really hit the biggest shot of the game because it got down to 12, right around 7, a little bit under 7, and we called a timeout and set something up, and Grayson had what might be a little bit of a rush shot, and he passed it up to hit him in the corner, and he knocked it down. That was a big response because you get it down to 12 and the world can look like it's falling apart, and we got a great response from a kid that didn't start for the first time and got the confidence from a veteran to get the ball. So things like that. So, but we're happy with our 8th conference win. Any questions?
Did you like the way that starting 5 played throughout the game?
Yeah, well, and then we put different people. I see Marquise can't play extended minutes. He's not, one, he's just a big guy, but 2, he was out for 5 weeks. He's still not in the game condition. Like, he played 25 minutes tonight, but his best minutes were early, and he should be a great sub for Wendell and Marvin and play somewhere 15, 18 minutes and play it really hard and run and whatever. Right now, he's not a 30-minute player. That doesn't mean he's not a good player, it's just because of the injury, and he's 7 feet tall and 245. He's not going to be in a 100-meter.
Were you surprised you had to face Moses Wright and Evan Cole off the bench? He
Yeah,
hadn't played in ACC really.
Yeah, you're never surprised at anything in our league, and that's what I'm saying about the character of their team. Although it's a great time to put them in. One, they needed them, but they're 22 points down. A lot of game left, and all of a sudden, it's their time. And that's what happens in sport every once in a while. Like, kids get their opportunity, and both of them played really well. I mean, big time plays. And so in this game, Josh probably found something, and found 2 kids that, they want to play and can play. They're real big then. They're really big because Guy, is that the way you pronounce it, Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't have the game he usually has, and so those kids stepped up for him. And whenever you have Jackson out there for a long, he's a good player. He's just he's a good player. I think every coach in the league would like to have Jackson, on his team.
Wendell back in his hometown, how's he developed for you this season, Coach?
Wendell?
Yes.
No, Wendell's had a sensational year. He's a double-double, amazing kid, represents Atlanta, Pace, and his community at the highest level. He's as good a kid as we have had at Duke, and one of the really good players, and he's a great student, teammate, and obviously he can play basketball.
Do you feel like your defense set the tone early in the game?
Yeah, overall, our defense was very good. Even in the games we've lost, people have shot under 40%.